Welcome, truth seekers, spiritual warriors, and watchers of the signs. Today, we explore a chilling and powerful Cherokee prophecy known as the 3 Nights of Trial, a time when the earth is plunged into total darkness, and only prayer and spirit will guide us through. If you feel the shift, if you've sensed the warnings in the wind and the silence in the stars, you're not alone. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts or visions. Your voice matters, and someone you know may need to hear this. Now, let us enter the darkness and uncover what it's trying to reveal. In the depths of the ancient Cherokee oral tradition lies a haunting and mysterious prophecy, one rarely written, but passed from elder to elder in hushed tones like embers carried by the wind. It speaks of a time unlike any other. A time they call the 3 Nights of Trial. During these nights, the earth will fall silent. No birds will sing. No stars will shine. The sun will not rise. The world will be wrapped in an unnatural darkness. Not the kind that comes with the setting sun, but a darkness that feels alive, pressing against the soul, as if the earth itself has stopped breathing. The elders warned. In these days, the spirit realm will draw near. The strong must pray, the weak must listen, the proud must fall. And though this sounds like myth, its message echoes across time and cultures. In Catholic tradition, mystics have long spoken of 3 days of darkness, a divine chastisement at the height of mankind's rebellion, a spiritual reckoning. Different lands, different tongues, same warning. Could it be that this Cherokee vision is not just for one people, but for all of humanity? Is the earth itself groaning beneath the weight of our forgetting? Perhaps this prophecy is not just about punishment, but purification, not just about fear, but faith. As the elders taught, only those with clean hearts and steady spirits will see the dawn after the 3rd night. So we ask, not with fear, but with reverence, will we be ready when the night begins? Will we remember the old ways? Before the silence falls, the Cherokee are a people of the mountains and rivers, of sacred fires, ancient songs, and deep memory. Long before the first ships touched the eastern shores, they walked in harmony with the earth and listened to the voice of the stars. Among their most mysterious teachings is a prophecy, a warning passed down from elder to elder, dreamer to dreamer. It speaks of a time not marked by clocks, but by signs, when the earth will be veiled in total darkness for 3 nights. They called it the 3 Nights of Trial. The sun will not rise, the moon will vanish, and even the stars, those old storytellers of the sky, will fall silent. No fire will burn, no torch will glow, no man-made light will pierce the black. And in that darkness, chaos will stir. Evil, long held at bay, will roam freely. Whispers will fill the air of fear, doubt, and despair. But the elders warned, do not be afraid. This time is not for destruction, but for testing. Only those with steady hearts and strong spirits will endure. Not through weapons or wisdom, but through prayer, through faith in the Creator, through the inner fire that no darkness can extinguish. They said, sit in silence, cover your windows, do not go outside, light no flame, sing, pray, and remember. Because on the dawn of the 4th day, the light will return, but the world will not be the same. Something will have shifted, not just in the sky, but in the soul of the earth. The 3 Nights of Trial was not meant to scare children, but to awaken a people, to remind all who hear it that we are not just made of flesh and blood, but of spirit, and spirit must be tested to be made strong. So when the darkness comes, and it will, do not tremble. Stand in the stillness and know you were born for this time. In Cherokee tradition, darkness is not to be feared, it is to be respected. It is not merely the absence of light, but a time when the veil between the worlds grows thin, a time for dreams and for warnings. The balance between night and day is sacred. Neither dominates, each gives birth to the other, and within that sacred rhythm lies the number 3, symbol of trial, transformation, and the crossing over from one age to the next. So when darkness lingers, for 3 nights, it is not a mistake, it is a sign of spiritual intervention, of a cosmic correction. This is what the elders spoke of, the 3 nights of trial, a moment in the great cycle when humanity is stripped of its illusions, its glowing screens, its noise, its artificial light, and forced to face itself. In that darkness, the soul is laid bare. It is not just the earth that shudders. It is the heart. And if we are listening, not just with ears, but with spirit, we may yet emerge from the trial purified, ready to walk in the dawn of a new world. But first, the night must fall. There are moments in time when distant voices speak the same truth. Among the sacred prophecies of the Cherokee people, there is one vision that chills the soul. A time when the world will fall into total darkness for 3 nights. No light will pierce the void. The spirits will walk among the living, and only those rooted in prayer and faith will endure. Astonishingly, this echoes the haunting warnings of Catholic mystics, Blessed Anna Maria Taigi, Marie Julie Jahenny, and others who foretold the 3 days of darkness. They spoke of a terrifying silence where the sun would not rise, where the air would be poisoned with evil. Only blessed candles would shine. All technology would fail, and any soul who dared to look outside would be lost. But through both prophecies, one theme rises like a flame in the dark: faith is protection. In the Cherokee vision, prayer, sacred songs, and trust in the Creator will preserve the people. In the Catholic tradition, rosaries, blessed objects, and unwavering belief are shields from destruction. What do we make of these eerie parallels? 2 different worlds, 2 separate traditions, and yet one warning, one hope. That after the darkness, light will return. That a new earth, cleansed and awakened, will rise. Perhaps these are not just religious tales. Perhaps they are a universal call for all tribes, tongues, and nations to prepare, not in fear, but in faith. The time may come. The darkness may fall. But those who walk with the light will never be overcome. Watch, pray, and be ready. While some interpret the ancient prophecies as signs of literal darkness, 3 nights when the sun does not rise, others believe the true meaning runs deeper. They speak of a cosmic disturbance, a massive solar event, a blinding eruption of ash from the Earth's core. Or perhaps something beyond the laws of physics, a divine intervention that pauses the world in silence. But not all darkness comes from the sky. Many now believe we are already entering the 3 nights of trial, not measured in hours, but in the slow turning of the human heart away from truth. These are nights of the soul, where moral confusion spreads like wildfire, where faith fades quietly from the hearts of many, where false light rises, deceiving even the strong, and fear, global, personal, spiritual, grips humanity in its cold embrace. Look around. Truth is often buried under noise, goodness mocked, light distorted, and the spirit lost in the shadow of screens and sirens. If this is the darkness the prophecy warns of, then candles will not be enough. We must awaken the flame within, the fire of conscience, the stillness of prayer, the courage to stand for what is right when the world says, "Sit down." This is not just about preparing for a blackout. It is about preparing the soul. The trials may come as nightfall, but dawn will only rise for those who walked through the darkness with eyes open and hearts ablaze. Are you ready? Not just with supplies, but with spirit. In the ancient echoes of the Cherokee people, there is a quiet wisdom passed from fire circle to fire circle, a wisdom that speaks of darkness not to frighten, but to awaken. This is not merely the absence of light, it is the return of balance. It is the moment the earth holds her breath, so that those with ears to hear may finally listen. The Cherokee way teaches us, to prepare, we must return. Return to harmony with nature, walk barefoot upon the soil, listen to the rivers, watch the dance of the wind. For the earth does not lie. She speaks truth in every thunderclap, every bird call, every silence between the stars. We are told, honor the ancestors, not only with ceremony, but by listening to the dreams they send. The veil between the worlds thins in times of great change. Dreams become messages, visions become maps. Stories become keys to unlock what was once forgotten. Cherokee prophecy speaks of the sacred fire. This is not only flame, it is the fire of the heart. The fire of prayer, of devotion, of truth. Tend it daily, speak to it, feed it with songs of gratitude. This fire will guide you when the world grows cold. And above all, do not fear. Fear invites destruction. But courage builds a shelter in the storm. Clarity sharpens the eyes. Those who walk in truth shall not stumble in the dark. Some say a great darkness is coming. Perhaps it will come as blackened skies, or perhaps as spiritual deception. Either way, those anchored in spirit will see clearly in the dark. This darkness, it is not punishment. It is a pause, a cleansing, a final, sacred invitation to choose the path of light. And so, this trial the ancestors spoke of, is it wrath? No, it is mercy. Mercy disguised as terror, burning away illusion, preparing the soul for what comes next. Will you be ready? Will you see clearly? When the world goes dark, the 3 nights of trial is more than an eerie tale whispered by the Cherokee around fires long ago. It is a sacred echo, a prophetic reminder passed through generations, that there will come a time when the world is cloaked in darkness, not just of the sky, but of the soul. Across traditions, native, Christian, and mystical alike, we hear the same warning. A darkness is coming. The stars will hide. The earth may tremble, and the hearts of humanity will be weighed. But this is not a tale of fear. It is a call to readiness, a call to awaken. In this time of rising chaos, moral confusion, and false lights, many already feel the shadow approaching. But the elders remind us, only the prayers of the people will bring back the light. So we ask, when the sun no longer rises, will your spirit still shine? Let us not wait for the sky to go dark. Let us light the fire now, within our hearts, our homes, our communities. For those who walk in faith, the light is never truly gone. And when the long night ends, they will be the ones to greet the dawn. 3 nights, no light, only spirit and truth will remain. Whether this prophecy speaks of cosmic events or spiritual battles, one thing is clear: we must prepare not in fear, but in faith. If this message stirred something in you, share it. Let the fire of awareness spread. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you heard similar stories, dreams, traditions in your culture that echo this warning? Drop your insights in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more truth drawn from prophecy, legend, and ancient wisdom. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay awake, and walk in the light before the darkness comes.